Hey YouTube, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Caitlin. If you're new here, if you're not, thank you so much for stopping back by. Here on my channel, we talk a lot about personal finance and mostly just mine. So if you want to know all about my finances, you're in the right place. So today we are going to go over my net worth. Believe it or not, I did record a net worth update in May, like for my May net worth, because I like to do bi-monthly, and I didn't edit it, didn't get it posted. So here we are doing it for the June net worth update. So forgive me, but I'm okay, it's fine. Okay. So for my net worth, I will talk about my assets first. I have not changed the worth of my vehicles or my home. So 175K for my home and 10K for each of my vehicles, which I actually think my Jeep is grossly undervalued in this, and my car is right around correct. So I think that's a good thing. I would rather assume my net worth is lower than it truly is on a asset like that, because it's something I don't really intend to sell. I have considered it before, but I really don't intend to sell my vehicles. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with them, in it for the long haul with those cars. Next up, we have my savings account where my sinking funds and my emergency fund is, and that is sitting at $6,219, so $6,219. It increased in June, $329. I did spend a lot of money that I had intended to put in there on like a garage freezer and such. So, and then I, pulled money from sinking funds because that's what's in there. So that is not my whole emergency fund. That is my emergency fund, but the whole account is not just emergency fund and sinking fund. So I do spend out of it quite a bit. So next up, we have my 401k, which decreased $842 in June. Feels real bad. And then my Roth IRA increased to $39. I did actually, I did invest in both of those accounts this last month, but the market is rough right now. So that's that. My brokerage account, I did not put anything in my brokerage account, and it did decrease by $24. And then my HSA, I did save $50 into it, so it is now at $28.78. And then my M1 savings account, I actually just emptied it out and put it into Ally Savings. So that's why that looks like zero. I didn't spend that money, I just put it into savings in a different account. So that brought my assets down by a total of $1,499, so almost $1,500 lower. So not great. And then with liabilities, I have my mortgage. I did pay off $256 of my mortgage, and then for my auto loan, I paid off $673. Not too shabby. Student loans, didn't pay a dime. So that brought my liabilities down by $929, which is good. And then that did end up hitting my net worth total by a negative $570. So it decreased my net worth by $570. But never forget that I do share my house, so I take out my half of the home equity in order to get my total personal net worth. So in April, I was right there, almost at $45,000 for my net worth. May, I jumped over that hurdle, got to $46,855, and now in June, it's gone down a bit to $46,095. So kind of a bummer to see it go down. But it makes sense because the market's crazy and just things are tumultuous times right now. I do just want to say, like, my net worth does not define me. Like, I'm not someone who really cares too much about it. That's why I don't even share it every month, because I just don't. It's not like a big part of my financial plan. I know that as long as I continue on a path of trying to be financially responsible, investing for my future, saving for my current self, and paying down debt, I know that all of those things will keep me on a good path. Even if I slow down or speed up sometimes on those goals, I know that all of that together is setting me up for success. So I don't really worry about the actual net worth number, because my total net worth is just not that, it's just a number. The way that I've shaped my life is more important to me, like the people around me and stuff like that. So anyway, I don't define myself with net worth, and so I do suspect that it will keep dropping this year as my accounts continue to lose money. But I am super young. I'm only 26. I have a ton of time in the market left, so I will not be selling off any of my investments. I will just wait for the economy to turn around. So yeah, I'm glad. I'm very thankful that I am young and I get to have a positive outlook on a downturn in the market being potentially good for me, because I'll get to buy stocks for cheaper and then make more money on them. So I feel bad for people who are in a situation of wishing that they could retire right now and just watching their accounts drop and worrying if they can retire or not. That's a really scary situation, and I am grateful that I am not in that situation right now. So anyway, with that, I do want to like give y'all a little call to action. If you've made it this far into my video and have watched any other personal finance YouTube, honestly, you're probably someone who is figuring out your financial ish, or you already have and you just love this content because it keeps your fire going. And if you're one of those two people, anything you've learned, don't be afraid to share it with your friends and family. I do it all the time. I constantly tell my friends, like, hey, if you don't have a freaking IRA, get one. You know, if you don't have an emergency fund, get one. And I try to let them know when I hear of like financial turmoil, like, you know, I keep up with the news on finances. So I know that, you know, prices and stuff are insane, whatever. Like if there's anything that I know, I try to share it with my friends and family because I care about them and their financial well-being. Because in my belief, your financial well-being is a huge part of your overall well-being. So anyway, my point being, if you know something and you think somebody else needs to know it and you care about them enough to tell them, do it. Tell them, guide them. If they don't understand like how on earth they could possibly learn to budget and they want your help, help them. Help them. Don't be stingy with your knowledge. Okay, guys? That's all I have. Hope that was interesting. And I genuinely wish the best for all of you. Thank you so much for watching and have a great morning, noon, or night, whatever it is for you.